Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Gotham Lounge. My name is Joe, and today we're back to some more Hogwarts Legacy. So, in case you guys are wondering what's happening, we are way, way, way down here. If I zoom out, you will see how far I had to go. I am nowhere near Hogswood or Hogsmeade. But, this mission that we're about to do right here, called Sky's the Limit, I've been racing this person right here named Imelda Reyes. She's, feels like nobody can beat her. I had done two separate races off camera, but I'm going to try and do this one here on
Hello again,
camera.
Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new fifth year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
Alright.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we?
Made it
I'm
all the way
ready.
here, so let's
Get
do it.
ready to lose, Gryffindor.
I have a name, you know. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, so basically our object is we have to run through the rings,
That wasn't too difficult.
and then hit these along the way. These are literally speed boosts. Uh-oh. And if we miss the rings, then it's a 3-second penalty, which we don't want to do. Sometimes it's going to be a little tricky to control. Like the balloons we can pop. I'm not going to do that while I'm racing, because I need to make sure I beat her. Or her ghost, so to speak. So it took her about close to 3 minutes to complete this.
Brilliant.
See, I just missed the ring.
So myself.
So unfortunately, I'm gonna face a penalty for that. Hopefully, it's not gonna dock me too bad. If it does, I'll just try it again. I did miss a couple of speed boosts, but it does not seem to really be affecting me all that much. Well, I hope I didn't just jinx myself there. I'll be really upset. What is that?
Made it.
My guy just laughing like that. I mean, I guess it's pretty much me in real life. Right. Whoa. I missed all of those. Oh, that's not good. This is quite remarkable, though, I do have to say. I didn't say I had to pop any balloons along the way. So I'm not gonna stress too much.
Well.
Oh boy, I gotta go up. I had to really go up on that one. Whoa, under here. Wow, tried to throw him for a loop there. Oh my god, oh my, I missed it.
Success
Oh,
there.
well. Apparently I did hit that last ring before. I thought I missed it. I think we're okay. Yeah, looks like we're gonna make it.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so
We
myself.
just hit these just to ensure that I win. Nice. I'm going for a swim. Dang it, I
That
did
was
miss
quite
one ring though.
something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Competitiveness runs in your family?
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
Will you keep running the courses?
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
Alright. Any plans to play for a Quidditch team?
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
Alright, well, it's been fun.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Gryffindor. You take care of
I just got a
yourself.
trophy! Flight the Good Flight. Alright.
Beginner's luck, I say.
Some stuff left
You'll not
behind,
beat me
too.
next time.
Alright, yeah, see, 5,000 meters. I had to go a very ridiculously long way to get here. So, guess what we're doing? I did hit some flu flames on the way here, too, and it's kind of, like, you know, necessary. Okay, let's go ahead and fast travel all the way back here.
How's my favourite test flyer?
Well, I have something to report back to you.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will you do from here?
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades, proved the naysayers wrong, made all the hard work worth it.
Very exciting.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an owl when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you.
The sky's the limit.
Good for Mr. Weeks.
Ooh.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
There's got a talent point. Can't let that go to waste. Alright, let's see. We spend... So stealth is all 100%. Let's see what we got on core. New spell set is added. Successful prodigal blocks will contribute to ancient magic meter. You know what? We do use this quite a lot. I'm gonna acquire it. Alright. So now, next on the list, we've got Poacher's House Call. Let's see where she is. Poppy. Oh, she's back at Hogwarts. Alright, we'll head back. Go ahead and have a little chat with her. Alright, Poppy, you're just right up here. And just follow the path. Whoops, not stumble over any rocks. And some lace flies along the way. Oh, we're gonna wait here.
Oh, good, you're safe.
Yeah, I just slept here, that's all.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm really sorry.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
What's a Snidget?
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why do the poachers care about Snidgets?
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Did the journal say where the Snidgets were hidden?
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Something tells me you want to find this creature.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
All right,
Sounds
let's
as if
try
we
and
need
talk
to
to
go
them.
and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Okay. Let me know when you
I'll
think
let
you're
you
ready.
know as soon as I have a plan.
All right. Quest complete. The poachers' house call. All right. While you're thinking on that, I'm gonna have a little chat with Natty. She's probably having some trauma since she was apprehended. Excuse me. And she's right over there, just kind of... Why is she not sitting down eating? I don't know.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
You should be proud of you.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe. and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
You look to avenge his death.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
How's your mother doing?
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
What would your father think of what we've been doing
Do you
currently?
think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm so sorry,
I'm
Daddy.
sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank
Love
you
those
again for
words.
saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
You deserve a lot of praise for your courage. Alright, guys, well, we raced, chatted with two of our friends, and there's a lot of food on the table ready to be eaten. So, till then, guys, I'm going to actually go ahead and end the episode right here. So, thank you guys very much for tuning in today for this episode
I'm
of
truly
Hogwarts.
awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected. Stop by Spintwitches when you can.
Alright, you all have a fantastic day.